You know, some YouTubers be talking about their lace frontal and they don't even be showing the lace frontal itself, like up close and personal. Well, but bam, y'all, what is this? What frontal? Okay, can you see it? Can you see it? Yeah. So I promised you guys some information on this frontal that I have on with this hair. Now, as a recap, remember that this hair is the kinky blown out straight from Her Given Hair. I used 2 bundles of 18" for the majority of the hair, and in the front is my lace frontal, y'all. Yeah, so let me just get down to the facts. I got this lace frontal from AliExpress. I'm gonna put the information for the vendor that I got it from right here. And this is a kinky straight texture in a Brazilian texture. So this texture is actually slightly silkier than the rest of it, but honestly, when you look up, you can't really tell at all. I just know because I can feel like it. You can only really feel the difference. You can't really see the difference. Now, another thing that I know what is different from the frontal hair versus the main hair is that it holds a curl. Like I told you in my last video that the rest of the hair doesn't really hold curl. However, like the front is like kicking on all day. Like it stays like laid, okay? I did not make a video on how I customize this lace frontal because this is my first time I ever did it. I don't want to make a video and telling y'all how to do it and y'all turn around and be like, Natalie, what is this mess? Like this is a hot mess. Anyways, let me tell you what I am going to do in the future, what I've learned from this experience to hopefully help you guys out in your future lace customization stuff. The first thing that I think is very important, and one thing that I should have done, is actually make a layout of my actual edges. Now, hear me out. Many people just take the frontal as is when they get it in the store and they just thin out the edges. That doesn't customize it to your own natural dips and curves. In real wig making, what they actually do, they'll put saran wrap around your head and then they'll take a permanent marker and they will outline where your edges are. So from there you take the customized edges and you trace it onto a piece of paper, and that is your starting base. You can put that base onto your wig head and then on top of that your lace frontal, and therefore you can customize your frontal edges to your exact dips and curves of your natural hair. And let me show you what I mean by that. So this frontal, actually, it does not, I should have had this frontal come down a little bit like this, because this right here is me. That's like the start of a braid right there, okay? So I took the natural hair, the edge of this lace frontal as is. I didn't do anything to it. What I should have done is I should have had it dip down and then come around just like that. And one thing about customizing your lace front and what helps make it a lot more natural is the thinning of where you actually part your hair. So as you can see, I took where my temples are, my natural temples, and I made like a V shape, just like this. And from there, I made that area a little bit thinner than the actual part. Now, I'm not about that super straight part. I like the natural-esque looking, like slightly balding look. Not super balding, because some of y'all be, I'm sorry, let me not generalize it, but you know, some people like have their lace frontal going from here to here, going bald, and then it's like thick all the way back, and it's just, no, just don't do that. And then from there, you could create some baby hairs from there, you see? And the baby hairs, I don't slick down. Oh my gosh, you guys, please do not slick down them, baby. Let's just take a moment of silence for these baby hairs that be slicked down and be looking a hot mess. Please. Please don't slick down the baby hairs. It does not look natural. Like, it does not look natural. It looks better if you have just the baby hairs just like this, and you can kind of just brush them in that area, and just keep it, you know, just hide it, create a nice little shadow, you know, effect, and then you got the lace all hidden and stuff. Like, that's all you gotta do. Okay, so please just do not slick them baby hairs down, because it don't look natural, y'all. It don't look natural. I'm just trying to keep it real, y'all. Okay, liver lace is very important. Make sure that you get the correct color, and even if you do get a color that is somewhat close to your skin color, but it's maybe too light, or it's like kind of grayish, like pale, then tint your lace. Do not just put on your scalp, because it's gonna look that's like the biggest tell sign. Usually when you have that line of demarcation, it's not necessary. It usually is because it's too pale for your skin color. So you need to tint it and make it a little bit more warmer, so it blends in a little bit more naturally. Anyways, those are some tips that I've learned from this recent lace frontal experience. So I'm pleasantly pleased with the outcome of this wig. I spent maybe like a whole day of it. I took out a lot of darn hair, like a lot of hair off of this thing. And that's one thing, just don't be afraid to customize it, to take off hair. Just be patient, don't pull up the lace. I use my tweezers. Just be, you know, just be gentle and patient, and always try it on. Put it on, take it off, see as you go. So I hope that these tips help you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next video. Bye.